see, we're all level 50, and we're not strong enough to take on the final boss. So this is probably going to be a short stream where I just kind of grind out levels. And I was debating whether or not I should stream this, just because, you know, it's grinding. There he is. But I wanted to record it, just because, you know, it's part of the game. We got here, we were over-leveled most of the game, and all of a sudden, there's something we can't fight. Gigant. I can't remember if you're resistant to death? That's what having the book is for. Oh yeah, resistant to death. For sure, for sure. I was going to make a coffee, but the milk I put in the freezer didn't thaw because my refrigerator's too cold. And I don't know how to fix that other than, like, just taking it out. And that's not really something I want to do. Hopefully this kills him. I don't really just want to, like, let it sit out and warm up. Oof, not enough. He's gonna get me, he's gonna get me. Okay, did not use his death beam. That's good. Blood drive. You shouldn't have that much health left. You only get 1400, but being resistant to death is, not fun. Good, still got an A for that. Gonna try to keep up the bonus combo while we farm. Just because it increases the amount of experience and skill points I get, and skill points are really what I need more of than experience. Archangel. Weak to death. Get him. Damn it. Resistant to holy and dark, weak to silence, neutral to all elements, weak to death and silence. Interesting. Neutral to magic. Get out of here. Ugh, this is not going to go well. Because you have more health than the giant. Hopefully I'll be able to get the A realm. No. Oh, this is not going to go well. I mean, I know she's resistant to holy, but like, course, blue whirlwind. Pad, please just kill her. There we go. Still got the A. That's fine. How many skill points do I have? Not very many. I have too much gold. I could leave the tower, reset, and hope to get Polulum? I think he's the one. Dang it. I think Polulum is the Carol that I'm thinking of. Is there a list of Carols? Is there a list of Carols in this book? Check the walkthrough, go to the end. The Land of Carol page does not have a table of Carols and who they are. I'm assuming the characters section of the book will not have a table of the Carols and who they are and what they do. That would be far too convenient. Evaluation. Rare item drop rates. Get a bonus 20% chance to get rare items when your rank bonus is between 50 and 99. So you get 20 evaluation points if your last command was a co-op skill. Always fun. Always fun. I like that they you know, mechanically encourage those. There's a note about Flaum inside the pyramid section. But there's not like an index that I could look at. Supernova. Because if there was, this would be very easy. And it's not like a wiki, because there's a wiki because I'm the only person that ever played this game. I guess we don't have anything better to do than co-op attacks. Except for the fact that they deal no damage. Deadshot. ridiculous amount of money. And not a ridiculous amount of skill points. Oh, excuse me. Do I have enough skill points to level anything up? Not even Deadshot. Which is fine, because I won't be using it. What I need is... I need Spiritual Light and Angel Powder. Level 3. Level 3. Level 3. I could level up Holy Bell to 3. I mean, why not? We're here for the grind anyway. Stop giving me archangels. Why do they have so much health and such good defenses? I'm just gonna give Padma attacks. Like, that doesn't even deal 400 damage. Archangels have 1500. If I do like 100 damage per attack, there's no way I'm gonna get a good grade, and then fighting these things is just a terrible slog. Get out of here. Oh, a strength shard. Feed that to Eddie. Can I please fight something other than archangels?
Lesser Dagger. Also weak to death.
I mean, comparable magic defense to the Archangel, but at the very least, it doesn't just suck to fight.
It's not resistant to any magic.
And it has less health, which is, you know, nice. So we can just bombard it with co-op attacks. Get the correct animation. Wow. Go Eddie. I might just bullet drive. Yeah, not terrible. HP shard. I don't like how little it increases, but we take it. Oh. I wish I were better at just talking. King Demon and a Thanatos.
King Demon is weak to Holy and Death. Thanatos is resistant to death and
Very weak to Holy. Well...
let's see, how much health is 600?
1300. Might as well. Because Eddie's sword is holy. And that means my supernova will deal holy damage. There's no benefit to defeating everyone at the same time, like in Bravely Default? Is that what I'm thinking of? So this should just wipe them out. Yeah. Like, that attack alone would have killed them both. Got the S rank. Give me more of those battles, please. And fewer archangels. I said fewer archangels. Of course.
just gonna have to slog it out.
Dealt a quarter of the damage that it dealt to those two demons. Oh no, Lumiera. Whatever, bullet drive. Just annoying. It does good damage, though. I mean, not, like, excellent damage, but, damage is damage. Unfortunately. The animation worked, thank you. Okay. How close am I to leveling up? That's really what I want. Not close at all. Okay. How... White Requiem.
What? I know increasing the level of White Requiem. I'm not gonna
lampshade over all over my desk. It's too crowded. I really need to get my shit together. Okay, the wait time of White Requiem never goes down. It's always 125 time. Increasing it from 6 to 7 will increase the healing by 5%. That's worth it. That's a skill we need, unfortunately. So we'll try to get a level up and at least one fight. Actually, I do kind of want to bail on the tower and try to reset for Palulum. Giants are resistant to death. What? What? No, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. I have a few gadgets from fights in here that I'd like to see what they do. I've got pretty good gadgets on at the moment. And on the other hand, resetting the tower would, you know, be a little more interesting than running around this room. At the same time, I could go spend my money. Only problem is if I get into any airship battles, it's going to ruin my combo. But I would like to spend some of this money. Fiona, let's bail and try to reset for Palulum. Because I do know I have several unidentified gadgets. And as long as I'm resetting the tower, I might as well go back to the Corol village. Which is the other side of that mountain. I don't suppose it's really a mountain here inside the Hollow Earth, but... Potium... Mallory... Do you have anything to spend money on? No, no, nope. Thank you, Tantam. That's the inn. Verdeum, we can travel freely between the Earth and Asgard. How did you guys get here? Well, through a big hole in the sky. Nanarium. Are you top dwellers? My friend went above ground. Be nice to him, okay? Do none of you do anything? Item shop. Corol has great items. That's true. Corol does have great items. We could buy an unimaginable amount of... Actually, how much money do I have? 285,000. 75,000. Um... Earth jewels aren't really worth it. Moon jewels are nice, but I have a good number of them. Silver chalices are nice, but the Chalice of Miracles is the one we want. Got a stowaway here in the Hollow Earth. Nope. Resistant to curse, petrify, strong against water, wind, earth. Just paralysis, confusion, resistant to curse and petrify. Barely any increase in magic defense, which is what we need the most of. Good evasion. These have much better magic defense compared to what Pad's wearing, so buy these. Buy 2 of these. There's really nothing left to spend money on, so I guess we can buy buy some moon jewels. Got mega heal leaves, heal leaves. Some refreshing bottles. More refreshing bottles. Can't afford that many heal leaves. Okay. We spent some money. We spent the money. That's what matters. Gonna ruin... actually... Oh, you don't have a runaway skill. Prefer not to use those, but I think they preserve my bonus? Yes. It's very difficult to keep a bonus in airship battles, as I know. Flying Rod and a Thanatos. These things really don't have that much health, so this should be fine. What's a flying round have? 550 and 600? Yeah, these guys are nothing. I don't think the experience is that great from them, but with an S rank, it's alright. It gets multiplied by 1 1/4. Now, we do have to climb the whole tower again. Terraquaddle. Not that much health. Okay. I mean, I know we're using a ton of mana. Might want to silence myself just to climb the tower, but at the same time, then I'm giving myself less chances to just... we're almost leveled up, so the mana shouldn't be the problem. Or shouldn't be a problem. Tenebrae, Flying Rod. You should be dead. There we go. Would have killed you normally. Ooh, an MP shard. I was pressing the start button, thinking that it would pull up the menu when it doesn't. I know it doesn't because the X button pulls up the menu. MP shard goes directly to Eddie. Boy, you have no mana. You don't spend any less of it because you're not a wizard. Ah, poor boy. Terraquaddle Tenebrae. Not a hard fight. Bullet drive. This should level up Eddie, Pad, and Melody. Just because they have slightly more experience than Fiona does. Don't like that feeling in my throat. Ooh, agility shard. Melody didn't level up. Okay, agility 146, 198, 160, 146. What does agility actually do? Turn order, accuracy, and evasion. Make Eddie faster? Yeah, make Eddie faster. Okay, we have 2 Chalices of Miracles. We have some decent skill points. Who drops the Chalice of Miracles? Now that I think about it. Giants do, as a normal drop. So we should want to be fighting those. That's fine. Giants aren't the worst to fight. I mean, they resist death and they have an instant death attack, but You know, who's counting? Tenebrae, Thanatos. Have to consult the book. These guys, I mean, most of these guys go down from just a few co-op attacks. It's just the Archangels that resist it. Holy and dark. And it becomes a problem because that's what I'm doing. At this point, I deal almost entirely holy and dark damage. Ooh, MP shard. Melody leveled up. Eddie, please, you need to eat. Boy, get... is it... MP shard. Please. My son. Alright. Who are you? Palulum! Oh. Oh, Palulum. My beloved. Ammonite stone. Graptolite stone. Okay, so these are pretty much the only gadgets that drop from... that drop from here. We've got Mysterious Stones from the Thanatos. We have... What the hell? Unidentified mysterious stones. We got graptolite and ammonite stones. Ammonite stone and a graptolite stone? Or 2 ammonite stones and a graptolite stone? Okay. Well, now we know. Boosts AP, Lord's EP. Damage reduction if defined command. Red Tearstone Ring. Restores health. Prevents petrify, prevents curse, prevents poison. Okay, so... those weren't really worth identifying. Ooh, three Thanate? Bullet to drive. Those weren't really worth identifying. But the point is that now that we know that they're not worth identifying, we don't have to worry about it. Supernova, get out of here, get out of here. Oh, mysterious stone. Palulum. Palulum, I have a question for you. Palulum, my beloved. Ammonite stone. Palulum, you're the best one. 3 Thanate. Bullet drive. Demon's Gate. Okay, a bullet drive and a Demon's Gate doesn't kill them, but a supernova is enough to kill them outright, because they only have 600 health. XP 1875. So it should be 625. This book is wrong. This book is wrong. It's telling me that I get much more experience from these than I do. Fiona leveled up. Alright, everybody's level 51 now. We did not get a mysterious stone from those Thanate. Ah! King Demon. Weak to holy and death. Okay. If I kill it on the first turn, that's an S rank battle. Highly efficient. Might have to munch some crystals here in a second. Flying rods. What do? You're weak to dark and death. And fire. Very weak to fire. Interesting. And you don't have a ton of health, so we're still gonna bullet drive you for the S rank. This tea really is nice. I would have preferred coffee. Ooh, an agility shard. Eddie, please, you must go fast. Mm, 4,300 skill points. I could level up my combo attack. Supernova to 4. That would be good. Angel Powder to 6. White Requiem to 8. Let's just get to the top. See what happens. Here's where we fought Carmine. Hi, Terraquaddle. This should get you. Forgot about the Corridor of Despair. Are you actually going to be weak to death, or are you pretending? Oh, please don't do that. Don't use my time shenanigans against me. Time shenanigans are all I have. Get out of my face. If there's anything less than A rank, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, there's my entire combo. Yes, I know I could go to the save room at any point during this journey, but... or during this process, but... it's, you know, really just better to... Oh, come on. Get out of here. Hate these guys. They're just kind of suck to fight. They're not weak to anything. Except death and silence.
Have anything to steal?
Miracle drinks and strength shards. Angel powder. Because you suck to fight.
What's the multiplier on angel powder? Goes up to 3 times at
Level 10. Pat, just shoot. Okay. Now we have some good skill points. Let's spend them on White Requiem and Angel Powder. Resave. I'm back up to $109,000 already. Ridiculous. Alright. Let's fight Emperor Terra. I'd like you to watch this, children. Final moments of the man who betrayed you. No, we have to save him because he's English or something. No, he betrayed us. Blah blah blah, I'm a good person, interfering in this nerd's divine plans. Silence. Humans blow up the world. I saw this in the future. in my future diary. He really just... Frederick, what a nerd. Gotta kill Frederick for the sake of the British Empire. have to colonize the Hollow Earth. I can't heavy shot you. Can I break shot you? I sure can. You resist everything except holy, if I remember correctly. Angel powder. Shenanigans. Where's the... Here we go. Emperor Terra resists everything except holy, resists all statuses, and has 1 billion health. Gotta reflect your magic back to you. Thunderblade. Deals bonus damage. What's status? I mean, I can hyperspeed. Magic shell pad. Wombo, the combo. Angel powder. Yep, we got some health missing. Angel powder. Good solid damage. This will probably be our only attempt today, because I've got other things to do, unfortunately. But we leveled up our skills. We leveled up once. I'm pretty sure I can't heavy shot you, but it would be really funny if I could. Can't? Nope, can't. Magic shell on Eddie. Edward, hit him with the combo attack. I could level up combo attack for next time to watch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there went my watch. That's not good. That's bad, actually. Guess we can Buster Shot. That's bad, actually. It didn't move, so combo attack time. Magic shell yourself. Angel powder. What broke or came undone? Oh, it's the spring pin that holds. Okay, judging by the wear on that, I can tell which which position it was in. I just have to find the pin. Is that it? This is a piece of 3D filament. Uh-oh. My headphones are falling. Well, that's distinctly not good. It looks like the pin has actually broken. Hi, Metheus. I don't really have time for you at the moment. This should just pop back together, but I'm actually quite concerned about the fact that this pin came apart into 3 pieces. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Hi, time for watch repair with Renean. Today I'm re-affixing today I'm trying to re-affix the band on my beautiful Seiko. Because I knocked my watch off of my gaming desk and the pin has fallen out. And every time I put the pin back in place, one of the arms falls off again, because it doesn't like to be part of the pin. And I'm presuming that's not how it's supposed to be. If I hold it in place, maybe I can.
There's the spring. There's the pin. And where's the part that hit me in the eye? Goodness. This is not good.
Bust a move on him.
While I contemplate my mistakes.
Speed break, maybe?
What happened to these that hit me in the eye?
Eddie, you're my only hope. Oh, no. Hold on. This isn't Emperor Terra anymore. This is Metheus. I need to reapply my magic shell? No, I need to spiritual light. Oh, can't believe my watch fell apart. Angel powder. Eddie's the only one hurt, but I need to be doing damage because he's a billion health. 15,000. Magic Shell Fiona. I know I can't really tell which of his attacks are magic and which ones are physical. Oh, I really hope I find that pin. Hyper speed. Like, that's clearly a physical attack. Thunderblade. But some of his magic attacks, like, count as physical for some reason. Magic Shell Pad. Break Shot Metheus. Okay, it works. That's good. Oh. Please don't explode me. Okay, that got pad. That's not good. Pad. Recovery Bell Pad. Combo attack. Mega heal. Yeah, Mega Heal Leaf. Please don't spam World End. Got Melody this time. Like, how is World End a physical attack? Silver Chalice Melody. Please don't spam World End. Okay, well that's still not what I wanted. Silver Chalice Pad. Thunderblade. Come on, come on, come on. I have no idea how much damage I've dealt to him. Is the healing on Angel Powder higher than Blessing Breeze? Because the damage is good. This heals a little more than 100. Oh. Can't remember if I put a magic shell in front of Fiona. He's at half health. If he attacks Eddie, he's going to kill him. Okay, 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 okay. He lived, he lived, he lived. We're gaming. Break shot. Fiona's light wall disappeared. Okay, okay, okay. So she did have a light wall. We want to keep that up. Oh, who's this gonna kill? It's gonna kill Eddie. Chalice of Miracles, Fiona. Magic shell myself. Okay, scouted. Okay, that's not fair. That's not fair. Okay, well... I forgot how hard he was. I mean, I hate to call it there, but I kind of figured I was going to lose anyway. We got one level for everybody. Actually, let's see. How much experience am I getting for defeating Emperor Terra? So, I'm getting like half an experience bar for defeating Emperor Terra, which means if I get Fiona up to half experience... can I end silence? That might just refresh it. If I can get Fiona up to about half, then everyone will get a full heal in between fights. King Demon. Are you the one that has the... No. Who has the... Giants have the Chalice of Miracles? Hold on, you're supposed to... You're supposed to take more damage than that. Three attacks in a row. That's ridiculous. Doesn't even give that much experience. If I leave, do those stay in the orientation they're in? King Demon weak to death? Angel Powder doing more damage than Holy Bell. And Eddie getting the kill shot no matter what. Just 'cause he hits like a truck. I suppose I don't really want to go that far away, even if just to encounter other things, because touching the save totem heals me. It's just kind of boring to grind here. Gigant, you have the Chalice of Miracles. Give it to me. Neutral to magic. Resistant to death. Take your 500 damage. this do it? Yeah. First time chatter, Reen UEF, how's it going? It's not going very well. We're at the final boss, and it's kind of a wall, because once he starts killing party members, they get knocked out of the turn order, even if I revive them. So it's very difficult to get them back up to fighting shape. I mean, I was actually about to end the stream. I could try once more. Might want to have one more fight, just to get Fiona to have a little more experience, so that they can level up in between the phases. Yeah, it's we've been a little over leveled most of the playthrough, and then the final boss is ridiculous because they remembered to balance it occasionally. Angel powder should get these guys. Supernova should get you. What's your favorite JRPG or characters? Actually, this is my favorite JRPG. It's Winds of Nostalgia for the Nintendo DS. It came out in 2009. And pretty much no one else played it, as far as I can tell. It didn't receive very glowing reviews. Actually, how many skill points do I have at the moment? So it was kind of, it didn't really, like show up on a lot of radars. But it's really kind of just, there's something about it that it really just wants to be a JRPG, and there's no pretension to anything. It's just kind of, it knows exactly the genre of game that it is. Alright, I have to go through this dialogue again. Commander Fogg, stay back, you shouldn't be here. I'd like you to watch this, children. See the final moments of the man who betrayed you. I can interfere, this man double-crossed you, doesn't matter. Can't just watch silently if someone's getting in front of me is being hurt. You need to hinder my divine plans. You're just trying to kill people. You try to destroy all the people. Akashic Records told me that humanity will kill itself. So I want... It's Tales of the Abyss in Final Fantasy X, or 10, I can't remember how it's called. Favorite characters are Reen and Emma from Trails of Cold Steel. Cold Steel and later Trails games double as my least favorite JRPGs as well. This never got a sequel, so as much as I love it, there's, nothing unfortunate about it, because it's just kind of clicking on wrong windows because I'm getting notifications. The MCU of JRPGs. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not familiar with Trails, but I am familiar with the MCU, how it kind of... I stopped watching the Marvel movies a long time ago. Kind of around Endgame, I think, was the last one I saw. Because it's just, like, if you're gonna want the series to end, and then you end it, and then you pretend that it's not over, it's kind of just also insanely manipulative with its writing. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. Trails of Cold Steel. Let's see. Phase 1, Emperor Terra. Big ol' 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 winged dinosaur man. Break shot had no effect, but it's supposed to. Magic shell. Okay, 450 is pretty good. Problem with Trails is you have to play all 13 games in release order, as each game is a direct sequel. You'd have to talk to every no-name NPC or else you'd miss important plot details. That does sound pretty involved. Cutscenes can also go on as long as 2 hours is a bit long for a cutscene. I mean, this is the only cutscene in this game that I've ever had to watch multiple times. So, I mean, it's not very long, but the fact that it goes on a little bit and that there's a cutscene in the middle of the boss fight is a little tiring, but 2 hours is... Like, why is there a whole movie in the middle of your game? Is what I want to know. Okay, Break Shot didn't do anything. Heavy Shot I know doesn't work. Bullet Drive is a waste of mana? Is Bullet Drive a waste of mana? That's not even the whole game? What? That's a bit much. I think some of the longest games I've played are let's see, I've played, oh gosh. We will also redeem all its villains, including serial killers and cry-bullies. That just sounds like a waste of character development. You know, if you're gonna have someone be utterly irredeemable, then let them be irredeemable. This guy, Emperor Terra, I mean, he's portrayed as largely irredeemable. He wants to kill humanity. Even though he was being possessed by some sort of evil angel spirit thing, like, he doesn't really get his forgiveness. He just kind of, like, suffers about it. Let's see, one dude literally beat kids to death because he's suicidal, and the cast is like, okay, we won't kill you, you're sad. That sounds pretty objectionable. Oh, when did Fiona get so hurt? Thunderblade. Yeah, that seems like they kind of just want to keep the characters around rather than let them develop. Magic who does and does not have a magic shell? I wish I could see. Yeah, having characters stick around just because you want to have the full cast there is kind of yeah, it takes away all of the weight of having characters who can die. Like, I mean, obviously none of the main cast of this game dies, but, you know, the enemies get what's coming to them, even if they're, you know, people instead of monsters. Oh gosh. I'm not even doing that well against Emperor Terra. Main character of the latest sagas, the most overstuffed and inconsistent character I've ever seen. It does sound... That does sound frustrating. Like, if this got a bad sequel, I think, I don't know how I'd be able to handle that. A bunch of OP power-ups as early as prologue. That's... No. You can't start with powerful characters. All these kids, you know, started from the very bottom. Eddie was looking to find his dad, who got lost during the course of one of his adventures. We found Pad, like, literally in the gutter. Melody, her adoptive father, was killed right in front of her. And Fiona has no memories. And she was the person who Eddie's father was rescuing at the time that he went missing, so they brought her along to, you know, try to help get her memories back. So, I mean, now we're fighting an angel in the middle of the Hollow Earth. Alright. Eddie leveled up. Pad leveled up. Melody... Alright, we got Fiona to level up, so we have the correct amount of experience. Alright, yeah, we're gonna... try to climb these stairs, lower walk to the evil intelligence at the middle of the Hollow Earth. Humans are capable of changing the future. That's kind of what's great about us. Humans are looking to destroy the future. Blah, blah, blah. No, Frederick, you and I aren't the future. It's these kids. You're the problem. You're evil. You're a bad person. You're possessed. Earth doesn't belong... No, the Earth belongs to me and the British Empire. Final boss time. Final boss time. Let's see. Van Arkride, the Private Eye, Kung Fu Master, Kamen Rider Henshin, was born with Eldritch Demon God powers that can break reality, was given a super special taser sword that only he knows how to use, even though it's just a trigger that makes the blade sharp or dull. Is given the latest and greatest tech by the biggest tech manufacturer's arms dealer in his country, despite being broke. I mean, I have a particular problem with... For free... I do have a particular problem with the way that economies work in RPGs. And this, you know, the fact that I can get $500 from every animal I kill kind of just ruins the idea of money having value. But, like, being given a bunch of stuff for free and having all that kind of, like, yeah, like you said, overstuffed. Yeah, he's just got too much going on. Real, main character syndrome. What's the male version of a Mary Sue? Gary Stu. Alright. Metheus of the Black Wings wants to end the world because he's mad about getting locked in Pandora's box 10 billion years ago. He wants to show me the end of the world. Okay. I can break shot you, but right now... Hyperspeed. He's also supposed to be this broke small-timer, yet he knows all the biggest factions in the Trails franchise who both give him gifts while simultaneously being given paid commissions. That's, yeah, no, there's a... I mean, people respect Eddie because they know who his father is, but they still, like... They don't treat him like he's special. They're like, oh, hi, your father's famous, kind of thing going on. Until you start to you know, they give you small-time commissions at the beginning of the game as the side quests for the Adventurers Guild. They You know, they literally have you killing rats in the London sewers as one of your first commissions and your test to join join the Adventurers Association in the first place, is to kill rats in the sewers, because, you know, I mean, they're teenagers, but they're basically kids, and they want to go off and explore the world. Like, okay, if you can't kill a couple human-sized rats, then maybe you shouldn't be exploring the world. And that's different from something like Warframe, where you are, you know, every Tenno is part of the faction of, like, super soldiers, and everyone respects them by default because, like, oh, these are super soldiers that go into, you know, encampments and facilities and just ruin things in minutes, killing thousands of people. So it's like, you know, oh, as in Warframe, you've already earned that respect. In this, you have to earn it, but, like, being a nobody and still getting the respect is kind of like, yeah, there's nothing special about being that special, I guess. Melody's taken a lot of damage. I've already used... I wish I could see status effect on me. That would be like my biggest ask for a sequel or a remake, is to be able to see what statuses I have going on. Let's see, the plot also says 3 to 4 times an hour for this 80-hour game that he's super shady and will work with anyone to survive, except he complains when anyone gives him work. He says he doesn't want to work with shady people because they break rules, when that's what he advertises himself on, yet he whines when the goody-goody characters for judging him, even though only one goody-goody doesn't like him, and it's because a girl likes him. It sounds like the writers kind of lost the thread of what they were supposed to be making. Magic Shell myself. Okay, Fiona is going to get a turn, it looks like. Just been a while. More turns for Edward Brown, please. Healing Breeze. 155. Okay, that's not bad. Ashes to Ashes. He doesn't use that very often, but it's not very strong, so I won't complain. They didn't want him to be a genuine anti-hero because it would have made him less marketable. They even have him say he refuses to smoke and he has a candy addiction instead. Well, that one feels... Why is Fiona getting so few turns? Magic Shell on Pad. Why is Fiona getting so few turns? Smoking is a nice subtle way to make someone come off as shady, given a lot of people in illicit jobs smoke as a coping mechanism. I mean, a lot of people smoke for all kinds of reasons. But yeah, you know, I mean, there's a lot of ways narratively you can have someone be a smoker and have it influence how they're perceived. I'm trying to think of, like, what's a character who, like an older gentleman with a pipe is kind of a respectable... Oh, okay. That's good. That one gets reflected. Please don't end the world on me. But yeah, so if you have like an older gentleman with a pipe, you know, that's kind of respectable. If you have a woman who has like a cigarette holder, that's, you know, kind of high society but shady. If you have, you can have like a working Joe who just kind of like has his pack of cigarettes. can have, you know, scheming backrooms advisors who like sit around with a cigar. Like there's all kinds of ways. Can I please break shot you? It usually doesn't work, but it usually works like a little bit. Angel powder, because we're all pretty healthy. But yeah, like you can definitely have someone smoke in like a charming way, or you can have them smoke in a sinister way, and it really speaks to like that person's characterization. Please don't end the world. I like it, and it's mine. And for some reason that's a physical attack, so I can't magic shell it. And Fiona's not gonna have another turn for a while. They even have him regret killing the clearly evil people because they give sob stories that don't justify their actions, despite the fact that he suggested killing them and they recently killed a friend of his. Well, that's... Yeah, it really sounds like they don't quite know what they're trying to write in that instance, because it really sounds like they couldn't settle on a characterization, or they wanted something to be, you know, edgy but still marketable, and you couldn't quite figure out that line. What can I do here? For an anti-hero, it's amazing how much of the dialogue was just glazing him. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have an anti-hero, you really need them to be presented as being less likable. I mean, it doesn't often work because people do love that. I think my agility is still boosted. I could just Buster Shot. Let's see, almost 300 damage is pretty good. Thunderblade. Yeah, I can't remember if I've joked about it on stream, but you know, privately I've often joked that all of the money for this game went to the writers, and including the money that was supposed to go to the developers, because you know, the story of this is really, like, everyone is really well written and consistent about how they behave and what they want, but but some of the mechanics are a little questionable. There's some problems with the airship combat. There's some genuine shenanigans that I'm using right now to give Eddie extra turns. Alright, half health. Fiona's light wall's down. We need to put that back up, even though End of the World is a physical attack. Metheus' defense is back to normal. Thunderblade. Hyper speed. I think everybody's ran out of agility. Pad's light wall's gone. Okay. As long as he doesn't start spamming End the World, we might be fine. Van's so selfless, he's such an amazing fighter. I hope Van dates my sister. And how can we help you for a change, Van? They only knew this dude for 3 months. Damn it, Van, stop being so heroic. How can I repay you if you keep saving me? What kind of girl does Van like? How we can finally repay Van, yay. How dare you, Van is an amazing and special person. We won't... Yeah, I mean, you can't really write an anti-hero that everyone loves like that. Magic Shell myself. Like, if people love the anti-hero, it doesn't work as an anti-hero. I can't remember if Soothing Light is going to heal me more than Angel Powder. But if Angel Powder doesn't heal me out of the danger zone, then I can use a healing item with Pad. It's still pretty close. I guess I'll just have to hope he doesn't end the world. Add his agility back to normal. Retconned a pre-existing character to like him as much as the people who turned her life around, even though he was never mentioned until Daybreak, the 10th game in the Trails series, and his first game. Yeah, it sounds like they just needed a, It sounds like they just needed someone to, like, fill the role of protagonist. Super Heal Leaf will be fine. Okay, there's End of the World. Thunderblade. We're gonna have to start eating a lot of healing items. Mega Heal Leaf. Good. I really don't think I can heavy shot you. Oh, I can. This changes everything. Combo attack. Weird part is, despite the fact he has... Oh, we beat him. Oh, I really didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna get me again. I'm almost all out of tea. Ugh, we got it. I thought we were gonna have to get more levels than that, but I guess just getting it to the point where we all leveled up at the halfway point and eating all those healing items. The weird part is, despite the fact he has all this stuff, he's got no agency and isn't really relevant. The female lead, Agnes, who hired him, makes all the decisions that push the plot forward. I was wondering why she wasn't the main character, since Trails literally started the series with the female lead. He's literally only there because she hired him. Sometimes people write protagonists who are meant to be empty vessels for the player to kind of project on. And I think I have never beaten Undertale. I've never played Deltarune. But I do appreciate the kind of meta-narrative they have about what it means to be playing a video game. I think it also worked pretty well in Hollow Knight, where the knight is literally an empty vessel that is meant for you to project on, because that's the job of the Hollow Knight. So, I mean, to some degree, having a protagonist who is an empty vessel for the player to project onto can work, but it sounds like the Trails series is a little too character narrative for that to work for them. Why did I get $44,000 for killing an angel? How on earth did this angel have $44,000 on his person for me to take after exploding him? is, like, yes, I understand that money as a reward is kind of a core part of how you progress in an RPG, and especially a JRPG. Gotta head out for now. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I was able to finally beat this boss. I'm actually not going to be streaming for much longer anyway, so thanks for coming by and chatting. All right. Once again, it is you who have disturbed my plans, Fiona, bearer of the White Wings. Whoever I am, it doesn't matter. What does matter is I'm not going to let the fate of our world fall into your hands. So a member of the Asgardian royal family will side with these lowly humans? You don't even belong here on this earth. This is none of your business. Even if that's true, I am here, I do care, and I love this world. Pathetic fool, you can watch as I turn this world back into nothingness. No, don't blow up God in the middle of the hollow earth. With this, the world will now end. Good luck with that. Touched by the anger of a god, the earth will now return to the age of myth and legend. In the end, it is I who am victorious. There is no one who can stop me now. The world will now be destroyed, and all life will perish with it. Oh my god, why are you so angry? Like, you're cool and all, but... Fiona's white wings. You must escape. I'll hold back the ancient father. Fiona, what are you? This mistake is our fault. The Asgardians are to blame for this. You humans have nothing to do with this. What are you saying? There's no way we can leave here without you. I am the bearer of the White Wings. With this body, I will stop the raging energy of the ancient father. But by doing that, won't you? Yes, most likely I will be destroyed with it, but there is simply no other option left. How can you say something like that? We promised that we'd go home together. Was that just a lie? If it means sacrificing you, I don't want to be saved. Please, don't do it. Please, don't distract me. Your words are so wonderful and kind. It makes it even more difficult to leave you. It's scary. It's really scary, Eddie. I wonder if I can really make a difference, but... No, I can't risk letting you all lose your lives too. That would be even worse. Thank you for everything, Eddie. I'm so lucky to have met you. Because of you, I was able to live just like a normal girl. When I'm born again, I want to come into this world as a human, just like all of you. Fiona, stop. No. Fiona. There's no use in calling to her. This girl's life has already expired in an attempt to contain my power. You're the ancient father? That is what you humans call me. Although you honor me as a god, you attempt to gain control of my power. On one hand, you seek to destroy the world. On the other, you strive to protect it. I know of no other living thing that contradicts itself in this way. With your species engaging in such a dangerous contradiction, perhaps it is better to just destroy everything and start over. No. You think you can point your sword at me? I am the very earth itself. The only beings who would try to oppose me are you humans. Why do you not fear me? Whether you're a god or whatever you may be, I can't let you destroy all of us, even if that's really the wish of the earth. Well, that's the strength of humankind. You know no fear, or you feel fear, but you stand up against it. To save you humans, this girl threw away her life. Due to such courage, I will give you one chance. To save her, Would you be willing to throw away your own life? Yes, I would. To save Fiona, I'm willing to give up my own life. Me too. And so am I. Then I should give part of each of your lives to that girl. However, by providing her with a human life, her powers as an Asgardian will be lost. In that case, she will be left with nothing. That's not so. Still be with her. Fiona's part of our family. You humans are very interesting indeed. Very well. I will entrust the future of this girl and of this planet to you. I'm willing to take a chance on you, my children. I'm alive. Yes, you're alive. And I don't want to ever hear you say again that you don't mind losing your life. Okay. Eddie, Pad, Melody, you're all here. I feel so much warmth. Let's go home. Now, hold on. This tower is done for. Having lost the protection of the Ancient Father, there's nothing holding it together anymore. Why does this always have to happen in the end? Just stop complaining and make a run for it. Okay. Gotta make sure there's... Have to touch it. I have to clear the map. I don't remember if I can come back here. Oh no, it's a dragon. Oh no, it's a dragon. I don't remember if those things resist death. The bullet drive. Please, I just need to save and leave. It's over. We're going home. Please let me escape. Let me escape Asgard inside the Hollow Earth before the sun blows up. Dragon, you sure take a lot of damage. Supernova. I just need to save and then warp out. We did it. We beat Metheus. Fiona, please teleport us out of here. These Asgardian powers you no longer... Oh, I can't use Warp Gate. Got it. Gigant appeared. Steel. You can be silenced. No effect. Can't use Warp Gate. Gigant appears. Have to manually climb out of this tower? Bullshit. Thunderblade. Wait, does that... Hold on, did that say Corridor of Immorality? It does say the corridor of immorality. I always thought it said it immortality. Is that was that intentional or is that a translation error? Some quests, Teotihuacan. Oh, it does say corridor of immorality. Suggested level 49. Get out of here. Looks like we're stuck. We were just saved. I'm sorry, Fiona. No, we're all in this together. There's nothing to regret. Surely, hurry up and get on. Did you crash the Damocles into this place? I'm not here for you, Fog. I came to save the children. Right. Oh, I love Shirley. Oh no, the Maverick too! I spent so much money on it! If only money meant anything in this game. I really like the Damocles' a trifoil sword at the front. The stone tablet opens the gate to Asgard. That's not the same direction that I threw it in, but now we threw it back to the Hollow Earth. Now nobody can go back there. Oh, everything we did was all for nothing, huh? Imagine doing that much adventuring and not coming away with a single piece of treasure. What are you saying? You mean you really wanted to get that kind of stuff? Well, yeah, kind of. But it definitely wasn't all for nothing. Everything we did wasn't just a waste of time. And we really did find treasure, lots of it. Yeah, I spent like $1 million, Melody. What did we find? Melody, you found it too, didn't you? Friendship is a real treasure. Oh, if that's what you mean, but you don't even have to say that. You mean you realized that by yourself? Well, that kind of treasure is nice too, but next time, how about an easier adventure? No more of this saving the world stuff, okay? Well, I can agree with you there. Oh, Scarlet! Dad. Estelle, what are you doing? Estelle acting like she on the team. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Where's my screenshot button? Yeah. Whatever, it's being recorded. Oh, she's telling her mom. Fiona shopping for human dresses. Oh, so cute. So cute. Oh, teaching Melody to cook. Oh. Gilbert and God, I forget his name because I keep calling him John UNESCO. Estelle painting a teddy bear on the Esperanza. Carlos, get back to work. Oh, those two, my mom and Pat's, oh, the Corolls are dressed up like us. I'm gonna, I'm gonna need to, I'm gonna need to, oh, hot springs episode. I'm gonna need to replay this, the credits and, and save all these screenshots. Oh, these are some of the best art in the whole. Oh, we're getting our picture taken at the London Bridge, and everyone's here. Gilbert's hat stuck on Scarlett's face. Okay, we're legitimately saving in data slot 2, just so that I can replay that cutscene and take the screenshots away from it. Because that art is beautiful to me, and I need it. The Adventurer's Epilogue. Oh, right, because I did save after beating Metheus. So all I'll have to do is leave and rewatch that on my own time. Okay. I don't have to refight Metheus. Oh, we did it. Now, that is not the whole game, because there is a chapter called The Adventurer's Epilogue, and that's where we have to get John UNESCO all of his money, and find all the actual real-world UNESCO World Heritage Sites in this game. And then we get to go to Lemuria, and we get to go to the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. But all that will be in the future, the next time I play. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, and thank you for letting me love these characters again. It's been so long since I played this game, and it's just, oh, I love it so much. Well, the serious part of the game is over, but there's still fun to be had, so I'll see you next time.